the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. We're starting our show with a look at your weather as we expect rain all day across the DMV. Weathercaster Brittany Ward is here to give us what we can expect really for the rest of the day and heading into the weekend. Brittany, the rain is coming down right now, but hopefully change is on the way.
Yeah, Mark, we're going to start to see the change towards the end of our weekend, but for your Friday, it's going to be dreary out there. It's going to be soggy, so just make sure you are taking it slow. This is all thanks to the remnants of Nicole making its way towards the DMV. You are now looking at live radar right now, about 11 o'clock, still seeing a few showers across the DMV. This is going to be the trend as we continue to head through your day today, but we will be drying out heading through our afternoon, so definitely keep it here. We'll have a look at that forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, Brittany, thank you. New today, Commanders owner Dan Snyder is facing legal trouble after D.C.'s Attorney General announced a lawsuit targeting him, the team, the league, and the commissioner. The civil suit comes after a week after reports surfaced about Snyder looking to sell the team. DC News Now's Lex Juarez has the latest.
Well, a league spokesperson says they will be fighting this in court. According to the NFL, the allegations are legally unsound and factually baseless. A lawsuit actually alleges collusion to deceive D.C. residents about the investigation that's been ongoing into workplace and sexual harassment. Attorney General Racine believes that Snyder, Goodell, the team, and the NFL all coordinated information about the investigations and claims and accuses all of these groups of working together and lying to deceive fans. Some fans are hoping that the lawsuit gets to the bottom of this, saying that they've had enough of Snyder and it's time for him to go after 23 years as owners. But for players, this is just another distraction as they prepare for a tough matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Coach Rivera kind of, nipped it in the butt this morning, kind of told us a little bit more about it. And, yeah, it is a little bit frustrating, but at the same time, we control what we can control, and that's just going out and practicing every day and focusing on Philly.
Well, one thing that is up in the air, will the lawsuit hold up in court, as the team, owner, and commissioner all do not live in the city. And of course, as this continues to develop, we will be following it as we have followed all of the other investigations and bring you the updates here and online. In Landover, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
Thank you, Lex. Well, new at noon, police are searching for a Manassas mother. Her 2-year-old shot himself in the hand. She's accused of child neglect. Prince William County police say the little boy was left unattended and a gun was left out in the open. The woman on your screen is identified as Cristale Phillips Moat, and police found out about the shooting from Child Protective Services after the mother brought her son to the hospital. Police have not been able to find the mom. Well, developing now, D.C. police are investigating a homicide that happened near the intersection of Stanton Road and Pomeroy Road in Southeast. Detectives on the scene found a man who had been shot. The victim has been identified as 24-year-old Michael Vicente. Well, we're your local election headquarters, and this afternoon results on one key race in Maryland are shifting. Right now in the District 6 congressional race, incumbent David Trone has pulled ahead of Republican challenger Neil Parrott. The race is very close. Fewer than 500 votes separate the two. Thousands of mail-in provisional ballots still need to be counted. Maryland's 6th congressional district covers parts of Montgomery, Frederick, Washington counties, plus all of western Maryland. Former President Donald Trump is still planning to move forward with a special announcement at Mar-a-Lago on Tuesday. This is widely expected to be his official announcement that he's running again in 2024. This comes amid a flurry of new attacks on Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and warnings from his own party that now might not be the best time. And President Trump prepares for his announcement. Virginia's Lieutenant Governor Winsome Sears says that she cannot support the former president in 2024. Lieutenant Governor sent that message to her party in an interview on Fox Business. She said voters have sent a clear message to the GOP after they suffered an underwhelming midterm cycle. In response, State Delegate Tim Anderson announced his support of Sears, while Senator Amanda Chase called her weak. Now, Denny Doherty, the chair of Prince William County's Republican Committee, believes the party will work hard to unify before 2024.
No one who's a stronger fighter for Republican values than Winsome Sears. Calling her out because of one particular position she takes is inappropriate. We need to be focused on the difference between Republicans and Democrats.
Now, while he's received an endorsement from the former president, Governor Glenn Youngkin has yet to commit. A Texas judge striking down President Biden's plan to cancel billions of dollars in student loan debt. The debt relief plan was already on hold as a federal appeals court considers a separate lawsuit filed by 6 U.S. states. A district judge appointed by former President Trump ruled that the HEROES Act, a $3 trillion stimulus package during the COVID-19 pandemic, does not cover the loan forgiveness plan. The Biden administration relied on the HEROES Act to enforce the loan forgiveness plan until now. And now to the latest from Ukraine. Russian forces have been pushed out of the southern city of Kherson early this morning. This nearly 6 weeks after Russia illegally annexed the region along with 3 others. A Russian flag in the city's square was taken down, with the Ukrainian one risen to note the change in control. Still, Ukrainian officials have not confirmed that they are back in control of Kherson, saying that there could still be soldiers in the city. Russia also still controls about 70% of the region.